This video is about Mantayupan Falls or Ambacan Falls here in Barili, Cebu. What you're looking right now is the place where you're gonna see Mantayupan Falls, one famous waterfall here in Barili, Cebu. Before you reach the Kawasan Falls, which is the famous one for Cebu City here in the south of Cebu. But you make sure you also pass by the Mantayupan Falls of Barili. It has two falls. The first fall height is 98 meters and the second falls is 14 meters. So there's two little falls here, but Kawasan is just bigger. So I'm going in here now, and you're gonna have to pay an entrance fee to go in. They want you to have mask, of course, shield, and social distancing. So this is the entrance going in. Hello, good afternoon, sir. Pila duha, sir. Mananaw rami, sir. Dara, sir, oh. So you gotta have face mask because they won't not allow entry without face mask here in Mantayupan. Tag 40 day, sir. Ihatag niya ang resibo eh. You can also rent all this gear if you want to swim or in the waterfalls. So this is the entrance going in. You could already see the waterfall from here. The small one. So I'm slowly going in. And you got all this. They also rent out cottages that you can see on the left. And there's a shower for 10 pesos for people that's showering on the falls. There's the little rooms that they rent out if you want to spend the night here in Mantayupan. So this is the first falls, okay. And to see the big falls, this is 14 meters long, but to see the big falls you gotta go in that bamboo bridge. But first I want to see this to share it with you, the small falls. So during weekend you got a lot of locals coming here and see the waterfalls. They also fix the way now. Before it's just rocks, so it's a proper steps down. I could remember the wife of Old B's nephew is scared of heights, so she just stay here on the bottom, and while we're watching the biggest fall down there, up there. So this is the 14 meters waterfall of Mantayupan. There's three little ones. Wow. Because it's been raining, For the last 2 weeks, you can see that the water is like coffee. But usually, the last time we were here, there are locals that swimming in the area because it's quite clear. Especially now that summer is coming here in the Philippines. We are now in February. Now, I'm gonna take you to the big one, which is up that bamboo bridge. So, you got railings to hold on to go up these steps, which fortunately they have fixed now. You can also rent cottages like that if you want to have a picnic here with a family, and usually the rooms as well up there that you can rent, like 900 to 1,000 pesos a night. So we are now going to this bridge. It's gonna be shaky because you can see it's a wooden bridge, and you will see the big waterfalls. So on the bottom you can see it's now shaking. You can oh. So you can imagine, if you are scared of heights, this is not the thing for you. Now you can see the big falls. It says here, children should always be accompanied with adults. So you can see the grilling area, because you can do camping here. Before, you are allowed to stay here overnight. Then you can have an experience sleeping near a waterfall. So if you're going to see Kawasan Falls in Badian, might as well stop here in Mantayupan Falls, Barili, then you have the experience in both falls of the south of Cebu. So, cause you're gonna have to pass Barili anyway, might as well stop quickly. It's like a cove here, you know, like a small cul-de-sac, but there's the waterfalls. You're surrounded with all these tall mountains, and that's the waterfalls coming through. So I've seen people swimming there on the falls. And they advise wearing of life jacket. It's not as big as Kawasan, but you can see how beautiful it is. And Kawasan is very commercialized. The falls is surrounded with commercial huts and shops. Where this one, you are surrounded with nature because they are preserving it like it is. Although, like I said, weekends people swim around here, and I could remember that my friend tell me that they spend overnight here on a tent beside a waterfall, and it's very cold at night. There's someone there wading through. Wearing of life jacket, as a Jakit, jacket. And also Kawasan is very far from where you stop. You have to walk far. This one, you only park and walk a few meters, and there you see the beauty of the falls. Now, I'm gonna go back now to have more of what Barili has to offer. God, look at all the mountains surrounding it. So the big waterfall is the one supplying the small waterfall. So I'm going off now. Goodbye, waterfall. You're beautiful. I'm going back to the wooden bridge. So you can see the fall there on the side and here on the other side. So it's all coming from the big falls up there. Now this is your way back and way up. But you can also use the stairs if you don't want to be hanging. There's the stairs that's on the side